a little town. They were lost and never found. Fallen leaves, fallen leaves, fallen leaves on the ground.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Here's my review for The Warrior's Way, starring Jeffrey Rush, Kate Bosworth, friggin' a whole bunch of other people that are freaks, and that Japanese guy that came over, or whatever the hell he is. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, he's there, he's on the poster, he's the warrior, and his way is represented in this movie somehow, and I'm going to tell you about it. This is going to be an unedited movie review because I'm feeling kind of lazy and it's also really late, so I don't want to spend so much time on this review. So yeah, it's going to be unedited. If you don't know how I do my unedited reviews, it's different from my other one where I do categories like story, sound, blah, blah, blah. In this, I just say what I like and what I don't like. I go to pros and then cons. I also discuss the story a little bit. In this, I'll talk about the story real quick. Really, there's barely a story, but I'll get to that. Actually, you know what, let's get to it right now. Let's talk about the story of The Warrior's Way. Okay, now, the story in The Warrior's Way, I'm just going to explain it really quick. The story follows this character named Yang. He's a warrior. He's out to go kill people. He goes and kills his final target for this clan. He realizes he has a baby. He wants to kill it because, clan, whatever, last of the clan. He doesn't kill him because it's a baby. It's so cute. His clan says, screw that, you didn't kill him. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna go out and kill you. He runs away with the baby. He goes to this town with a whole bunch of kooky characters, and he hides out there. Later on, there's a big battle. There you go. There's the story. It's stupid. So there you go. Let's go into the pros of the film. One thing I liked is the visuals of the film. The visuals are actually really, really nice. If you've seen the trailer, it looks somewhat like something like 300. There's a lot of slow motion being used, and the skies look kind of the same as what 300 looked like, and it looked very CG and very good, actually. And in this one, definitely the same thing. It looks really nice, I thought. There's sometimes where it's like, okay, that looked kind of bad, where it's like CG, and I know it's supposed to make it look like, ooh, artistic. It looks fake, but it looks cool. No, sometimes it doesn't work. There's one part where a tower's falling and you can obviously tell it's fake, but overall the visuals, besides some of the special effects here and there, are fantastic, and some of the action scenes are awesome. That's another positive. The action scenes are really, really cool. There's one where the main guy, Yang, who is a badass assassin, like I said. I know his name's Yang. Fucking perfect. He's in the middle of a hallway with a whole bunch of freaking cowboy killers. He's like, yeah, I kill people. They're cowboys, whatever. They kill people, and he's just in the middle of the hallway, and the lights somehow just go dark because his presence is so badass that he shuts off all the candles in the hallway, and all you see is the darkness until everybody starts shooting. And all you see is him like slashing a whole bunch of people, and it's like, every time they fire, you see him. It's hard to explain, but it's a badass scene. The acting is actually pretty decent. The main guy, I forgot his name. It's Kim Ding Jing Bing King Gun or something like that. But I got the last name right. I know that. But yeah, his name's Yang. Whatever. He's badass though. He's a cool character. Jeffrey Rush is Jeffrey Rush. I love Jeffrey Rush, and Kate Bosworth is actually pretty good in this film. Usually, I didn't like her that much in Superman Returns, and not many of her films she's been in, like Blue Crush. I have never seen that movie, and I never will. But she's actually really good in here. She's she's kind of kooky character. She has her own little secret past. You realize later on, and she's actually pretty hot also in this film. In the kind of everybody in the town is fucking freaks and stuff, so, if you had to find anybody that's hot, it's definitely her. But she's actually pretty hot. There's one scene where she's in a corset, and, she's hot. So, red hair, that's a weakness, I guess. Redheads, that's weakness. But anyway, overall, she's great. Danny Houston's crazy in this film. I love him. I love Danny Houston. He always has either a serious role or a cartoony kind of role, or maybe both. And this one's definitely both. He's crazy. He's loony. And he has probably one of the best lines before, he has probably one of the best end lines of all time. So, yeah, definitely a cool character. Now let me go on to the cons of the film. One thing I didn't like about the film, it was way too loony in some parts. It was way too crazy in a lot of parts, and it kind of ruined some of the fun from the movie and some of the less crazy stuff because it just went freaking over the top crazy. Because there's parts where there's supposed to be a whole bunch of freaks in this town, so you have the bearded lady, you have a bunch of clowns, and a bunch of guys that juggle and stuff and spit and do the fire thing, the pyro guys, and they're just loony and there for no reason whatsoever, and I didn't like them one bit. You also have, there's some other actors here that are just weird to have in the film, like Tony Cox. If you don't know him, he's the midget in God damn it, Bad Santa. I was gonna say he's the black midget in Bad Santa, and that's the only way I can really describe him. So sorry if that sounds kind of racist, but really, come on, black midget. Who do you think of? Tony Cox. Then I don't know why he was in this, but he wasn't bad. It was just weird to see him in it. But and there's a few other things here and there I didn't like the dialogue wasn't very good, and some of the emotions between characters was a little weird, mostly from the romance between I'm going to say his last name's Guns, so Guns' character and Kate Bosworth's character. It was a little weird. It wasn't bad at all, but it was a little weird. And like I said, the dialogue sometimes was laughable in a good way because it was supposed to be funny, or just in a bad way because it was not supposed to be funny. So yeah, it wasn't terrible. None of it, I thought. I thought it was just a really fun movie. It's definitely a B movie. Don't expect it to be like a fantastic movie. Look at the poster, man. In the background, you see a bunch of flying ninjas and a main warrior guy that's just there standing, looking badass. And if you're expecting it to be a serious movie, go away. This movie isn't for you. But if you're expecting it to be fun, then you might have a fun little rental here, or maybe even a matinee. Go check it out. It's definitely a fun little movie, and I don't think it's bad at all. Definitely not. Even some of the critics out there, I thought this was going to be, panned by critics. It's getting panned by a lot of critics, but not all of them. Some of them are actually like, you know what, this is exactly what a live-action anime would be like. And really, if you like anime, you want a live-action one, here you go. There you go, have fun with it. Yeah, there's my review. I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. I really like that. Actually, I like this a little bit more than Ninja Assassin because they got rid of that backstory, and it's actually a little bit more fun, much more fun with some more better characters. So, yeah. There you go. It's not a bad movie in the sense of it's terrible. It's just bad movie as in B movie. So, yeah. Fun movie. Check it out. There you go. There's my review, and goodbye.